For our next step, we are going to make a slammer arm that will look like this in order to have it attached to the mousetrap car spring directly above the axle. So as the mousetrap car spring rolls this forward, it will pull the string off of our axle. It's important to have this shape at the one end so the spring itself can hook on to the tab. To begin this, we're going to use the mousetrap as part of our pattern. Slide this in, and once it's even at this end, holding our thumb there, we take our pliers, clamp it in, put your thumb right beside it and bend it all the way at 90 degrees plus a little more, just a little bit, so we're beyond 90 degrees. The next step, roughly a finger width away, we're going to take our pliers, make sure everything is lined up, and we're going to bend it in just a bit, like this. Our mission here, our next bend, sliding this in, we need this portion of it to be straight in line with the frame rail. So we're going to make a visual mark right here, clamp again in pliers, whoops, and bend it directly straight up. Oops, I went a little bit too far. Bend it straight up. So we have something that looks like this. We can do some final tweaks when we get a little bit closer. It needs to come this way a little bit more. So I can just bend it just like this. There we are. Now that's going to be right in the middle of the axle, and that will allow us to pull the string nice and neat right off as we need to go. The other thing we need to do is we need to bend a small hook to hold the string. And it needs to be right above the axle. So directly above the axle is where we want to have our hook for our string. Lay it this way. Again, a visual mark. Take it out. We're going to take our pliers, bend it right around into a hoop. Take our cutters, cut that piece off. And then we take these other pliers here and finish this into a nice hoop to hold our string. So we've made our slammer arm, just like this. The next step will be to install the slammer arm in. Oops. We're going to lay the spring. The spring has a bent portion on it here. It has a straight portion on it here. We need to open the spring up, spread these apart to give it some pressure. How we're going to do this, we're going to put the curled end down against the mousetrap itself. We're going to hold our thumb on it. We're going to take this portion of it and bring it around the back like this. We're going to take this slammer arm we just made, slide it through everything here, right to both hooks. So it's now free like this. We take it over and we reattach the spring, so you hook the spring over top like we have it. Now it has pressure. So now that is going to retract the string, off of our axle. One more.